Thanks for staying with us. Our hot topic today, we have with us, we're going to be discussing a topic that's actually very, very sensitive, and because every Nigerian feels this pain, and that's the issue of power. There was a story that went on social media, and actually a report of Senator Adams Oshiomole on social media, where he said that the privatization of electricity is not working. He continued that these discos have done more harm than good to our power sector. A very salient point he made was that, according to him, said that where residents and customers and privileged private individuals plus government agencies procure about 75% of the equipment needed for effective power distribution and provide the resources for facilitation of that service, what then, he asked, is the expenses being incurred by the discos? Again, according to him, why does the government not have a representative on the board of the discos when government still owns about 40% of their share capital? Now, these are a few things he also said. So, in his own view, I don't know where he got the 75% for 70% of people buying and carrying the transformers, but that was what he was implying, that many of us, especially private individuals, acquire and secure their own transformers for their various communities. I know a few who have. I'm sure everybody here on the table know people who have actually purchased their transformers. And we've had members of discos come here. Even our friend Otumba will tell you that when you buy a disco, you're not buying it for yourself. It actually belongs to the discos. You cannot own it because when you buy a transformer, you cannot own it. It belongs to the discos. There, obviously, because discos can't reach everywhere. So if people can come together and purchase it, they have to be the one to actually run it. But what are your thoughts on this video? Because it's quite sensitive, because many Nigerians are going through issues of power. Now, some areas have electricity, no doubt, but others are still suffering in darkness. That's our topic today. You can call us on 081-0764-1679, 090-241-63440. You can also send us messages on X and also on YouTube. We'll be happy to read your messages. So this issue of power is in different levels, because there are those in band A. They don't know what is going on, obviously, because it's their pocket. No, but it's their pocket that knows what is going on, because it's expensive.
I want to tell you, I want to discourage, I want to, what's the word?
Dispel or discourage.
That's, Bande was just a ruse. People that are in Bande, they do not have light too.
Why? I don't know about that.
I'm talking about Shrine now. We are in Bande, and we get our bill without fail, 2 point something. Every time I go to Shrine, there's no lights.
Okay, let me adjust that a bit. There are incidences where the grid collapses. That is general. So when that happens, everybody, band A, band B, band N, everybody gets in darkness. But when the grids are up, band A does have light. They have their own 23 hours or so electricity.
I'm buying the one buying this.
I mean, band A now, everybody according to their experiences. Yeah. I mean, band A, she's in band. We know the because of the grid. If your own happens, it's because of the not because it's the grid. They're in the same estate.
What you said before.
Yeah. So about this time last year, 2 years ago, we had days.
Of course.
Days where
there was no band-aid then now.
And it was based on our special arrangements. We were paying premium. And then band A now became norm. We still had light. And then in recent times, there is no other day they don't take light. Like, it's now in norm. And this was from where we used to have light for days without it going. So the issues concerning the power sector is complex. And everybody involved would have their own opinion on why they think it is where it is. But from the perspective of the average Nigerian who is being forced to pay band A fees after they are having to cough out money for infrastructural changes within their area, it is extremely unfair for the government not to have the ability to speak up for Nigerians within the power sector and the places where these issues are happening. So we've had, this band I usually come on our show, Otuba. Otuba has come several times, and he would always speak on behalf of the discos to explain what has happened or what is happening. And he's never denied the fact that Nigerians buy transformers and Nigerians are buying meter. And Nigerians have had to deal with, there are many issues. Meters, people will buy meter paid upfront. Meter price changed, and people have to now pay the new price to update for the meters that they are supposed to get free on a normal day, which means that Nigerians are subsidizing the service being provided for them by themselves out of their pockets. 2, if transformer goes bad, the community, the disco can decide that they don't have the budget for your community yet. Then you will have to buy it and hand over to them. Otuba has not denied that. He said that's the best we can do is to take over the project from them and be the one to implement it. I remember him saying that it's impossible for you to buy the transformer and fix it in by yourself. You don't have the skill, so you need to hand over the transformer to the discos to do what needs to be done. All of these things feel like they are exploiting.
It's exploitation.
We are exploiting Nigerians for the profits of private organizations, and it is not fair, and we have a right to talk. So I'm happy that Senator Oshiomole is speaking up concerning this. We need to have the power, the committee on power in the House of Assembly and in the...
when you say exploiting, anyway, let me come to NIMA, because I'm not sure...
Profiting.
How? Wait, I'm not sure that's the...
They're making money.
Okay, we'll
So
come back to
I have one small research here. So Nigerian government privatized the power sector in 2013. They sold majority stakes in generation and distribution to private investors. The goal was to improve efficiency, attract investment, and enhance overall electricity supply. However, the sector has continued to experience challenges, and the federal government has continued to provide bailouts. Let me calculate. Federal government bailed out in 2014 to the tune of 213 billion to the privatized power firms. In 2017, another 701 billion power assurance guarantee fund was to the Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading Company. In 2019, a 600 billion payment assurance facility to the sector. Also, there was a World Bank 1.3 billion provided as bailout to them, excluding the 3 billion for transmission expansion. Yet, this problem continued to persist in the sector. Now, my point is, if you're bringing in private investors, what are the private investors investing in? Why are we still paying for everything, including the transformer, to the extent that Senator Oshiomole would say that communities would come to him, because truly communities will go to senators and their lawmakers asking them to buy them transformers. It is even a thing of campaign. And this is the one that gave us light. That's the person we are voting for. Whether he's stealing the money later is none of our business. Let there be light. You know? Yes, and there will be light. And then we'll say that's the person we are voting for. Basic things. And you are a business. Talk about you are a business owner. Umba, is it your people that will buy office for you? Are they the one that will buy generator for you? In Nigeria, for the private investors in the private power sector that we are running today, Nigerians own everything, but we hand it over. It's a daylight robbery, exploitation. There's no other explanation for it. The senator has confirmed, which all of us have experienced, that we will buy transformer. We will give them. If wire cuts, you will buy it, but it's not your property. It's not like you are moving, or that you are not happy, or that the people come and disconnect you. You say, okay, me too, I take my own back. There's no such thing. Once you buy it, they'll tell you don't have the expertise to operate it. Then you hand it over. And then they are billing you. They should be like, you know, when there was this time when the Obasanjo's internet came and the networks came. If you buy, there was this buy and get back. So if you buy your network, whatever, for instance, it's whatever, they will give you credit back. So you have some callback credit and there's a clear understanding of that. But there's no community in Nigeria waiting to hear one who bought their transformer and the people did not get
a concession
for a period, a concession for a period.
You know, let me tell you what.
I get that point.
Let me just tell you what, my friend, their transformer blew. So they now start wanting to donate money to repair the transformer. NEPA now told them that, no, it's not you people that will buy the transformer. It is the businesses, the hotels and this thing in the area that will buy this. Because if you tell you people to buy transformer, you will now start making noise. You bought transformer, So we don't want your money. We want the money from... So those people, they waited 6 months.
For the business.
And this, my friend, did not have fight for 6 months. Till the businesses could donate the money of that transformer. They bought the transformer. When they repaired the transformer, something blew again. Another 3 months.
You want to know why? When you want to buy transformer, they are the ones that will point you to the shop that you will buy it. You will bring the transformer back. They know that the thing was coming. Did not have oil.
Nima, Nima, I don't like this conversation.
See, I'm talking from
I hear you. Listen.
See, I'm a stakeholder.
Listen.
I said this my friend.
Can I
nearly
put
died from frustration.
Can I
Not a
put
young
this
man.
in another perspective? I hear you, and because I'm a Nigerian, and we are all going through the same thing. I know that I have been in an estate, or my mom says, where they put money together to buy transformer. I have experienced it. I'm saying, look at it from another perspective. We have a country of over 200 million people. Power was privatized. There's no way these, maybe, I can't remember how many they are, maybe 10 or 16.
2014.
When it was privatized, how many of these discos can actually afford to buy transformers across the nation? Now, they're saying that we will buy the transformers. But if you cannot wait for us to buy the transformers and you want to, you're in a hurry, you want like, go and buy it. If you wait for us, no problem, we will get to you. It will take us time. It might take us 10 years because we are going through every community. It might take a long time. We can't provide it. However, if you have the access, you have the funds, you have the resources, go and buy it. When you buy it, we will help you to connect it. No. But I'm trying to make you understand the reasoning. Now, where I agree with Nima, now when a community comes together and now buys the transformer, it is only right for there to be a concession, especially on the part of this school. Okay, you have bought it. Okay, for the next month of months, this is the percent you get off because you purchased your transformer. That maybe the community might appreciate that. That's where I can meet you halfway. But say that we should not buy transformers, we're going to be
address its finish.
Finish
so now you are out of light, and it is criminal. It should be criminal that you are in darkness for any reason for 24 hours in this country. Okay, you're out of light and the transformer is the issue. It is not from our generation.
Especially if you're in Bande.
Yes. Especially if you're in
That's
Bande.
a great problem.
Hold on. So now you don't have...
This one no concern greed.
Disco should be telling you that we will make sure that you get quality transformers that you will pay for. And we are giving you a concession for a period of time in that neighborhood. There will be no any kind of billing. So that we can then claim fully with our chest to own the transformers. So that when you are handing it over, there will be no daylight trouble. You see this on these grey lines in between. It is
okay. Let me go on a short break. When we come back, we take this further. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.